That's right, there's lots to look forward to this coming weekend. Not only is Rebecca Malube performing at the Gold Reef City Lyric Theatre on the 3rd of March, which is this Saturday. It's going to be fantastic in Johannesburg. Make sure you get there. But this coming weekend, from the 3rd to the 4th of March, Cape Town will be treated to one of the biggest design expo shows in the world, called the Design Indaba. Now, this event sees creative minds from different spheres and industries getting together to share ideas, some of which will probably be implemented into real-life society one day. Now, this morning I have with me Berman, who's the Expo manager of the Design Indaba, and Dan Pearson, who's a well-renowned landscape designer. Good morning, great to have you both here.
Good morning. Great to
and Kelly, thank you very much for your compliment on my yellow outfit. She's loving my Mahala Thursday vibes. Let's talk about the Design Indaba that you are practically in charge of in terms of the Expo. How's that coming along, and what have been some of the challenges that you've dealt with in organising this well-known, world-renowned event, rather?
Well, we are completely ready to go now. In fact, we're opening to buyers in about 3 hours' time. Oh, wow. Tomorrow we open to the public.
Yes.
It's been a lot of painstaking, detailed planning. With a big event like this, you have to start more than 6 months in advance. So, you know, you start with a big picture and then you slowly work your way down. We go through a curation process. Every object that comes in and is displayed at the Expo actually goes through a curation process. So that takes quite a bit of planning as well.
So for those who might not have heard about the Design Indaba before, it's, like I said, it's basically a platform for ideas to come across and really just fuse in a good platform like that. What is the Design Indaba all about?
The Design Indaba is basically a big multi-sectoral platform for design. So we have an expo where we basically expose South African products to the world and to the local public as well. Yeah. We initiate projects that will make a difference in local communities that use design to have a positive social impact. Yeah. We publish magazines. We have an amazing website, which is a resource for design. So we're basically a resource and a catalyst for design. Yeah.
And of course, I think yesterday we actually spoke to two gentlemen that took part in the Common Pitch South Africa, or the South African leg thereof. One gentleman had exhibited one of his products, which is a minecathon used to detect or actually destroy landmines across the world. And that took place last night. How did that event go?
That went amazingly. That event was called Common Pitch.
Yes.
And it was kind of like billed as a party to save the world. I believe it was like a really festive atmosphere. And the winner was a project from South Africa called Earth Bag Build. Wow. Which is a way of using sandbags to make housing locally. So
that is amazing.
That winner actually receives 100,000 Rand.
Wow, to make the idea a reality, which is so cool. But another idea that I want to discuss with Mr. Dan Pearson here is the Millennium Forest, which is essentially a forest that was built or created to last 1,000 years. Please tell me how you got involved in this project.
I'm a designer who's based in London, and I was asked by the team in Hokkaido, in very north of Japan, to come out and give them a different perspective on this piece of land which they've taken on. It's a huge site. It's a newspaper magnate who, Mr. Hayashi, who's bought this piece of land, and he wanted to offset his newspaper business with the carbon footprint. So we've designed an environment which is got a very long view. We want people to come from cities to see how exciting and how wonderful nature is in its raw, unexposed state. And what we've done is try to key in a series of environments within that place, so that people feel that they can access the nature and see the beauty in it.
Yes. Now tell me about some of the challenges you face. I mean, obviously the world has survived for many, many years, more than 1,000 years, but here you are creating an environment that's purposefully built to last 1,000 years. What are some of the challenges you dealt with there?
Well, one of the things that we're confronting at the moment, of course, is climate change. Yes. And we don't know which way that's going to go. So we've taken the brief which was given to us by the client, which was a very kind of catchy thing, the idea that it's sustainable for 1,000 years. Wow. And we've taken that as a means of educating people. So if we can get people to bring their kids to the park, to participate in the park from an early age, they will in turn bring their kids and grow to love this environment and realise that it's a really important thing to protect for the future.
And like you said, I mean, contributing to a future world that we hope to live in where the environment is taken care of. Well, thank you so much to both of you, and good luck, ma'am, for the rest of the expo. It's going to be very, very exciting. Do catch that in Cape Town from the 2nd to the 4th of March. Now, of course, as you can see, all around is yellow. Today is Mahala Thursday on Express, and we're doing things rather differently. And right now, we're going to have a fashion segment with a difference. Check this out.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.